How do you apply to Emirates Airline? I'll first of all go to Emirates. I'll type Emirates Carriers, Emirates Carriers cabin crew. So I go there. So I click on this to go to the website. So this is Emirates Airline, their website. Very beautiful. Red is a very beautiful color. Very beautiful website. So one good thing I like about Emirates is the fact that everything regarding their cabin crew is on their website. They tell you what they are actually looking for, so you can actually tailor your CV to what they are looking for. They give you dates of upcoming events, their training, what their training is like when you get employed, what they pay, their benefits, and the career progressions. So let's first of all go to who we are looking for. To be considered for Emirates cabin crew, you need to be fluent in written and spoken English. Additional languages are an advantage. A natural team player with a personality that shines, at least 160 centimeters tall and able to reach 212 centimeters high, able to meet the UAE's employment visa requirements, at least 21 years old. This is what you need to have to be considered an Emirates cabin crew. And also at least 1 year of hospitality or customer service experience. A minimum of high school grade 12 education. Grade 12 education is WAEC. Grade 12 is like year 12. So that's like WAEC in Nigeria, the Nigerian sense, the African sense, WAEC. At least you should have a secondary school education. No visible tattoos while in Emirates cabin crew uniform. So look at how their uniforms are. So if you have a tattoo here, this is not all that they is. They're not on this suit all day. This inner here is actually a short sleeve. So if you have a tattoo that it's here and it's going to show, if you're not wearing their suits, don't bother applying. Now, when you look at the cabin crew, it tells you what their grooming standards are. Here in Emirates, as a male cabin crew, you are not supposed to have beards. This is what their female cabin crew look like. So on the day of your interview, your makeup should also look this way. The professional photos, the makeup should also look this way. I usually revamp CVs. So if you're interested in revamping your CV, you can send me an email. My email address is in the description box below. So let's go to their upcoming recruitment events, and that is where they are going to be doing recruitment. So I want you to know that in Emirates they have open day and assessment day. Open day is everyone can come, submit your CV, they ask you questions, and the recruitment advisor will go through your CVs and give you a call if they feel you're a fit. An assessment day is that you submit your CV on their website. You submit their CV on their website and they will invite you to an interview. So those are the two different types of interviews that Emirates has. I have a mini online flight attendant course that will give you more information. You can click on the description box below to join my course, flight attendant mini online course. Okay, so 21st June they're going to be in Turkey, Bulgaria, Germany, and all this. They're all an open day. That is, anyone can come, submit your CV, and look at the time and the hotel they are going to be at. Coming for this type of open day, I will advise that If you're in any of these countries and you are anywhere around here, make sure you get there before 9. Get there as early as 7 if you can. So these are the countries that are going to be at. This is where they're going to have open day. Portugal, Spain, UK. Emirates Airline recruits a lot in Europe countries. So if by chance you are in Europe, browse through if they are going to be in that part of Europe where you are. I know for a fact that Emirates does a lot of interviews in London. So if you have the opportunity of going to London, find out where they're going to be in any of the cities in London. They go to Germany, they go to Spain. I know of that. But you can even see that almost all the countries that are going to be at, they are all European countries. Italy, Greece, Switzerland, Greece, Germany, Portugal, Hungary, UK, Spain, Netherlands, UK, Netherlands, Portugal, Finland, Lithuania, Slovakia, Slovenia. So the open day is usually in a lot of European countries. So there's the invite only. Candidates are required to complete an application online to be selected for our invitation only recruitment events. So these are invitation only events are in certain countries. Like now they're going to go to Indonesia, Moldova, Sri Lanka, Japan, Morocco, Portugal, Norway, Thailand, Morocco, Australia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Colombia, Egypt, Sweden, Tunisia, Australia, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, India, New Zealand, Sweden, Australia, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, Tunisia. So apply online to be invited to their invitation only. If you ask me which one, I'd rather go to their open day events. But I mean, if they are coming to your country and they have this invite only assessments, you can also apply. So let's see what it is you enjoy when you work with Emirates. So let's go to training. Let's before let's go through how they expect you to look like. Recruitment event dress code. And I said one thing I like about the about Emirates, the fact that they will let you know this is how we want you to look. So invest in looking this way. I said it that male shouldn't have any beards. So some airlines accept beards, but Emirates doesn't. So this is how you should look to your interview. So cabin crew training process. This is what it looks like. First 3 days, induction experience, 13 days, SCP, safety and emergency, then group medical training, security training, Emirates hospitality experience, uniform learning experience, service learning experience, and all this training is going to take 7.5 weeks of training in the highest standards of safety and service delivery in their state-of-the-art facility in Dubai. Okay. Their pay and benefits, their starting salary, 4,430,000 dirhams per month. That's your basic salary. Flying pay 663.75 per hour based on average 80 to 100 hours. Some people you might not understand what this means. Let me explain what this means. For every time you're on board per hour, it's being calculated. So most times this calculation is based on flight time. It's not number of most times when you are boarding is not calculated. It's when they close the aircraft door that this calculation starts to read. At the end of it is the captain that gives you how many hours. So if you do a flight of 16 hours, that's 16 hours for that day. You're going to get paid for it. The following day, when you do another flight, another 8 hours, 8 hours for that day. So for every day you work, for every hour you spend inside the aircraft, you get paid. And this is what you get paid, 63. So if averagely at the end of the month, uh you fly 60 hours, like maybe in the month of June, at the end of the month of June, you calculate all your destinations, everywhere you went to, you calculate it 60 hours. So it's 60 hours times this amount. It will be added to your salary. So this is not the only money you're going to get. This might be the only money you will get if you're in training, or even less if you're in training. But when you start flying, the money increases because of these hours. So if you make 80 hours, it's 80 hours times this. It's 100 hours times this. So averagely, your money should go into 10,000 dirhams, which is like 2,770 US dollars. So you understand what I mean by this. And this is for economy class. There are different positions on board. Meal allowances for night stops are credited to the salary in arrears the following month. Hotel accommodation as well as transport to and fro from the airport is provided by the company. Let me explain this meal allowance for night stops are credited. For your information, I don't work in Emirates. However, I've been a flight attendant since 2007, and I have operated international routes, so that is why I know how to explain this. That is the reason why I'm able to explain this. Now, meal allowance for night stops are credited to the salary in arrears of the month. I'm sure this is something they just started because I know that I have a few colleagues in Emirates. They used to give them meal allowance at the hotel, but this has stopped. Obviously now they pay the meal allowance into your salary for the following month. Even this, your base pay is paid. Like, let me explain. You flew for the month of June, you made 80 hours for the month of June. So when you're going to collect your salary for the month of June, it's going to be for your flights in the month of May, not in the month of June. So this is what this means. Your meal allowances is also paid in arrears the following month. So all your layovers for the month of June, that is, layovers means the country that you didn't do it, it wasn't a turnaround flight, it was a night stop that you slept in another country, you slept outside Dubai. So your the layovers will be calculated, and the one for June, you receive it in the month of July. So that is how it is done. Most airlines, that's what they do. So there's no need to say, why did they do that? No, no. But I can assure you that you will always have enough to cover you wherever you are. The airline will take good care of you. The one you're going to receive for the month of June is the meal allowance for the month of May. So the airline will never leave you without cash. So that's the point. Okay, concessional travel. This is staff benefits. Then they give you accommodation, also furnished accommodation provided free of charge, including utilities, water, electricity. 2 or 3 colleagues, same gender, share a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment and each have their own bedroom but share the kitchen and living area. 2 people may have to share a second bathroom in some 3 bedroom apartments. Once probationary period is complete, you may request to move to another apartment pending availability. Due to varying rosters of occupants and to ensure security, there are no visitors allowed past 1 a.m. unless they are Emirates crew. You may have two family members visit at the same time and stay in your accommodation twice a year for a maximum of 30 days each visit. So these are the rules and regulation that has to do with their accommodation. So all guests are allowed to come in until 1 a.m. After 1 a.m., the only guests allowed are Emirates crew. You may allow two of your family members visit at the same time and they will stay in your accommodation. They're only allowed to stay in your accommodation twice a year for a 30 days visit. Okay, you have your transport, you have your leave per year. So let me explain this. The ticket can be changed to any EK destination after 3 years of service. So your annual leave ticket will always be to your country, your where you are from. However, once you have spent 3 years with Emirates, until after you have spent 3 years with Emirates, before you can now change your country of origin to maybe any destination you want. But for the first 3 years of working in Emirates, your free annual ticket will always be to your country of origin. So you have all cabin crew are insured on a 24-hour worldwide basis under life insurance and personal accident insurance policies. Emirates provides all cabin crew with a comprehensive package for medical and dental services at designated Emirates clinics. Emirates provides a non-contributory end of service benefit, a lump sum of money assessed according to salary scale on the completion of the term of your contract. So let me explain this. Your contract is for 3 years. If you work in Emirates for 3 good years and you decide to resign, you'll be given a lump sum of money assessed according to your salary scale. If you leave before your 3 years, you will not get this. Okay? So let's go to career progression, which is very, very, very important. From providing the best customer experience in economy class to managing and leading the whole team as a purser, your career progresses as you grow in knowledge, skills, and confidence. When you start at Emirates, you start as an economy class cabin crew. You grow there. From economy class, business class, that you're going to be attending to people business class. So business class, there's first class. I didn't even know that they've I think this is a new thing. Now there's business class, there's first class. Crews set the benchmark high by creating experiences that make us stand out among the rest. Our crews tailor-made service invoke unique and positive memories for customers and our brand. So once you can get promoted to cabin supervisor. Cabin supervisor, I think, are the ones that manage the economy class. Leads manages, they focus on service excellence and product knowledge to inspire performance. They understand responsibility. So from first class cabin, you go to cabin supervisor, then you go to purser. And purser is the highest career progression in the cabin crew department. Okay, so this is all for if you are interested in working in Emirates. Thank you.